こんにちは、クロストークでございます。なんと僕たちの、使っているコーヒーマシンがあるんですけども、先日というか2日前にぶっ壊れてしまいまして。
Was it ぶっ壊れた or just something small happened?
Something small happened.
In that case, you say ぶっ壊れた? I feel like you say ぶ something a lot.
個人的に言うだろうね、多分ぶっ壊れたとか。
Yeah, you do. I've never heard anyone say that like you do.
ぶっ壊れるってその世界標準と日本全国共通。
共通だけど、あんまり言う人おらんじゃない？あなただけ。
いや絶対言うんだって
あんまり聞かない
僕の時代はね、インターネットの掲示板でそういうなんかそういう多分言い方がね流行ったりとかしたことも
だろうか。その時代的に流行ってたんだと思う。
そう時代的にね、流行ってたから、
最近誰も言わんよ
I'm sorry.
You just dated yourself, so now we know how old you are.
やべえな。まあ。
So anyway, the coffee machine broke.
そうね。
And then what happened?
コーヒーマシンがちょっと壊れまして、でまあなんでかなっていろいろエラーメッセージが出てたからね。っていう
のはちょっと待って。エラーメッセージが出るコーヒーマシンって、普通の3000円ぐらいのコーヒーマシンじゃないっていうことよね。なんか画面があるわけ。
画面っていうその最新じゃない。
スクリーンがあるね。
スクリーンって言ったらもうなんかもうすごいハイテクみたいに聞こえるけど、まあそんなにこうタッチのスクリーンとかじゃないからな。
でも例えば私のコーヒーメーカーオンオフしかない。何もスクリーン何もないよ。オフオンだけ。One button. There's one button.
ワンボタンでも十分じゃないか。
十分私には。
でまあそういうちょっと使ってた、
高級コーヒーマシンがね、高級トミヤさんの高級コーヒーマシンがぶっ壊れまして。
なんでそんな嫌味の。
No, I'm just having fun with you.
Sarcastic な。
No, I'm just having fun. I'm not being sarcastic.
Okay.
But people need to know it's not just like a cheap, crappy coffee machine. It's actually a really nice coffee machine.
まあ
It's very nice. It's very nice.
なんかミドルクラスコーヒーマシンか。ミドルクラス、
I think it's pretty high level. It's pretty high level. Come on, it's pretty high level. Anyway.
It's got broken. ぶっ壊されたんだ。まあ勝手にぶっ壊れたんだけど、壊れたんだけど、何が壊れたかっていうそのエラーメッセージが出て、その reason why it's not working well is なんかホッパー is なんか汚れているというかホッパーが問題ありますよ。その豆を入れるところだよね。
Okay. The hopper. Okay. That sounds cool. Cool.
マインクラフトっていうゲームやった人はね、ホッパーっていうのがそのパーツがあるから
分かってるみんな理解してますか
まあどうでもいいね。
Well, I know what a hopper is because we're farming country. So, If you farm, like if you're a rice farmer, you'll know what a hopper is too.
でホッパーっていうのはつまりその物がこうなんか
入れるところ、ね、
入れるところみたいな、
そのシューッといっぱい入るところ、
なんか滑り台みたいな形になってそのものが一箇所に集まるみたいなね。
That's a good description actually.
ホッパー、ホッパーがなんか多分豆が詰まってるよ的なメッセージがね出てたんです、説明書見たら。で OK じゃあ I'm gonna clean up hopper.
Okay.
でクリーンアップしたけどできるとこ見えるとこだけねやっぱ動かないんですよ。でもうこれもじゃあ僕のツールキット出して裏を開けて直すかって思ったけど、そのスクリューが特殊なスクリューで、だからなんかこうもう開けることすらできなかった。
So I think like when companies make electronics, they do that on purpose. They don't want you to open it.
Right.
Because then that kind of negates or it kind of does away with the warranty or the guarantee, right? So once you open it, like they're like, okay, the warranty's finished.
Right. そうだから保証期間が多分ねなくなっちゃうとか、もう修理もしてくれないよみたいななっても困るからもういいわと思って、だからもう すぐにコールセンター電話して、もう壊れたというか動かないでどうすればいいですかってで、いろいろ言われたことやったんだけど、結局もうじゃあちょっと送ってくださいと、もう修理しますって。
That's nice. That's nice service.
で修理まあちょっとお金かかるけどいいですかって、もう仕方ない。コーヒー使うからね、コーヒーマシンを。
Yeah.
で送ったのがつい2日前か。
2日前だよね。ちょっと待って、今日何曜日？
今日は火曜日ですね。
火曜日。送ったの多分土曜日。
土曜か日曜だから2日か3日ぐらいかな。3日か4日か。3日。
日曜日じゃない、土曜日。で
4日ぐらいだ。4日で多分もっと1週間ぐらいかかるだろうなと思ったら4日目の今日に帰ってきて、で黒猫山形のね人がね、もう帰ってきましたねって言われて
So it was the same man who picked it up who brought it today.
Right. So he saw the delivery guy saw the machine.
Yeah, he helped us pack it up. Right?
で結局早かったですねって言われても、そうですね、早いですねで結局もうだからその後に僕らがね言ったのは、これただ掃除しただけだろうって。
多分そうじゃない？
壊れてなかったんだよ。
そうだろう。だって今日は火曜日でしょ。
はい。火曜日の午前中だからね。
So let's assume, okay, we sent it off on Saturday. It would have been in shipping on Saturday. Maybe it arrived on Sunday, but the factory would have been closed because it's a Sunday. They probably got it on Monday, cleaned it and packed it up on the same day and sent it today.
Right.
So they probably literally spent like 10 minutes cleaning it, maybe.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Maybe longer.
That's my guess.
Maybe longer, but not like a long time.
だから
would have been like less than half a day.
でしょう。だから工場のその修理センターの人が受け取って、その特殊な工具でコーヒーマシン開けて、これコーヒー豆ちょっと詰まっとるだけやんって。でなんかちょっとちょってやったらもう治ったって。5分か10分で終わってまたもうすぐ送り返したってことでしょ。じゃないと今
日届けてない。
Yeah, the machine back.
Right, it wouldn't be here today.
Right.
Because it takes at least a day from, where was it sent to? Do you know what city it went to?
そこはちょっと見てないから分かんないけど。
Usually it takes 2 days, but let's assume 1 day. They would have had to send it yesterday if it arrived today. It's still early. It's still early on a Tuesday here.
そうですね。っていうことがありまして、なんか、修理代もね、1万ちょっとね、4000円ぐらいかかってんだけど、もう何のために払ったのか、なんかもう意味わからんよと思って。
Well, you have to pay because it's a pro, right? It's a professional.
そう。だから
professional person looking at your machine. So.
だからその後にも言ったんだけど、もうスペシャルツールをね、買って壊すよりも、もうプロに任した方がいいよねって、もう結局は高くてもね、そう餅は餅屋に任せろみたいな。
Yeah, well, I had a bad experience too.
So she had a kind of not similar, but the 餅は餅屋に任せろ situation.
Yeah. So I won't say place. This place in Japan asked me to do a translation job for some PR brochures that they were making. So they wanted it rush, of course. Everything is rush. They sent, I think it was about an 8-page or 9-page document that needed to be translated right away. Lots of history, lots of really difficult like cultural things. It's old Japan history. It got done. We finished it. Me and another person worked on it together. We did it together. Sent it back before the deadline. This place looked at it, changed our English completely. And keep in mind, I'm a native English speaker. My friend who also helped me is also a native English speaker, and his English is beautiful, beautiful English. The person who changed our English was a Japanese person, obviously. And they changed our English and made lots of mistakes. Lots of spelling mistakes, lots of grammar mistakes, lots of style mistakes and tone, like the tone had changed. It was very random. Like some places it's professional, some places it's very casual. So they basically just changed our English. And then I was kind of left wondering, well, if they asked me, a semi-professional translator, why didn't they just use my translation? Or if they didn't want to pay me, why didn't they just do it themselves? So this is again, what is the saying? Mochi makaseru?
Mochi wa mochi ya ni makasero.
Yeah.
I might wrong this saying.
So yeah, they didn't want to listen to the professional, semi-professional translators. They want to do it themselves.
Yeah, mochi wa mochi ya.
That's even easier to remember. That's an easy one to remember. I can remember that.
餅は餅や。
Cool. Okay.
まあ専門家に任せろっていうね。
Yeah. I'm all about that. I'm willing to pay people who are, better at their job than me.
いや、まさしくそうした方が仕事ははかどりますよ。
Yeah.
まあちょっとお金はかかるけどね。
That's okay. It's like having your car fixed. My father, tells me all the time, why don't you just change your own oil? Why don't you change your own tires? Why would I do it myself? I can pay a professional to do it. I prefer to pay someone to do that for me. I don't want to do that.
まあ DIY ができる人はね。
Yeah.
I can talk about this kind of topic longer than I expected.
Yeah.
餅は餅やプロフェッショね、人に頼んだ方が、専門家に頼んだ方がいい仕事はできる。
Yeah.
で、でもそうは言っても小さい会社だったり個人だったりすると、お金がそもそもあまりないから頼めないじゃん。
そうですね。
で頼んで悪い人は頼むけどお金は払わないよっていう人も
それもされたことある。
けどね、ちなみに僕たちプロじゃないわフリーランスでね、いろいろ仕事をしてるんですけども一緒に、でも僕たちはねちゃんとお互いのシェアをねスプリットして
Sure, yeah, I hope so. Well, I don't know. I hope so. I hope you pay yourself.
でいやお金をちゃんと渡してますからね、で結局お金がないと頼むこともできないから、でも最近ですねAI がねこういろいろ発達してきて、
そうですよね。
結構そのプロフェッショナルの例えばコンテンツライターとか、特にコンテンツライターかな、僕はよく見るのはそういう人たちがその仕事がなくなっていると、もうすでに始まっていると。
Okay, no, I can see that. I can see that. It's starting with translation also, although to be honest, with translation work, a lot of people never really. The people that ask for translation pay. The people who can't pay they've always used Google Translate or whatever tool they have.
そうね Google トランスレーションでもあまりトランスレートでどうなんだろう完璧にはできないというか、翻訳においては when it comes to translation、Japanese people don't know American culture, so they can't say a proper way to describe something.
In Japanese.
In Japanese.
Right? So yeah, exactly. So this is I could talk about this for a long time too, and I won't. But when text writers write for Japanese people, they don't have to say a lot of things because Japanese people already understand what is trying to be expressed. However, when you write copy or you write text or PR text for foreign people, sometimes you need to change it because what we value is different than what Japanese value.
Right.
So like I'll give you a really short example. One of the texts I'm doing now, it's a restaurant text, and the restaurant is a French-Japanese restaurant. And in the Japanese text, they said, this is a French-Japanese restaurant. The food is soft. We serve with chopsticks. Ohashi de teikyo shimasu. Ohashi de taberu. Yawarakasa, or something like that.
Okay.
For Japanese people, that means something, right? That's like, oh, okay, it's nice and soft, easy to eat. For Western people, we're like, huh? Why would you want to eat French food with chopsticks? That makes no sense. Right? But they didn't want to change the text, so.
そうだからそういう日本人にとっては意味のある文章を その誰かがね書くけど、じゃあその受け取る側ですよね、にとっては全く意味のない文章が
たまにはありますよね、たまにはあります、
よくあるんじゃない、
まあそんなによくはないけれど、ものによるけれど、Sometimes. Or, if I were writing PR copy for, I would tweak it a little bit.
なんでそういうのもありますけども、コンテンツ特にライターとかの人がそういう仕事がなくなっていると。で僕もですね小さな、ビジネスと言えるほどでもないんですけどやっているんですけども、2人でねアンドレさんと、で僕もやっぱり例えばウェブサイトをリニューアルするときに、なんか誰かちょっとデザインを手伝ってくれる人がおったらいいなみたいなね、でちょっとねそういうふうに思う時があっても、例えば文章を書いてほしいなと思っても、やっぱその知り合いもいないし、お金ももちろんねそんなにないし、でかといってじゃあ全然知らない人に頼むっていうのも
ちょっとね、
それはそれでいいんだけど、例えばクラウドワークスっていうね、そのフリーランスが働ける仕事をねもらって働くっていうギグワークみたいなところがあるんだけど、I can ask for them to do it, but then I still have to work with them.
Right.
I need to explain our concept. I need to explain the design I want. でもそうしていってるとなんかもう自分で作ったのと同じ。
絶対にそう結局自分で作った方が楽じゃん。
楽。もちろんクオリティはもちろんそこまでにならないけど、かといってなんだろうね、そこまでクオリティを求めても効果はあんまり変わらなかったりする時もあるからね。そうだからもうなんかこう結局そこで時間取られるんだったらもう自分で先にした方がいいやっていう部分もあるわけね。
Yeah, I totally understand that. That's kind of the case with everything, you know.
So, back to the AI.
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
It's becoming a game changer. Yeah. I mean, at first, for example, with like Google Translate and like the most primitive AI platforms, it wasn't a game changer. It's like, doesn't really affect my work that much. But it is starting to become really good, and it is going to start affecting more people's work, I think.
ですよね。
Yeah. And not only in terms of like translation and content writing, but they're already using like robots at hotels to check people in. There's one branch of hotels I really want to stay called Henna Hotel. And the uketsuke staff, the reception staff is all robots.
Right.
There's no humans there.
Yeah.
So that's already replacing a human job.
そうね。だから AI とかもどんどん発達していくから。
Yeah.
もう僕たちだからそういうのを僕も今ちょっと使い始めているんですけど、だからそういうフリーランサーのね、もう全く知り合いがいないとか、ちょっと高くて払えないっていう人は、もう例えば AI だったら月々1000円2000円とかね、3000円とかそういうな金額で、自分がやらないといけないけど、でもすごいいいものを、例えばデザインのバリエーションを10個とか20個とか、いろいろ作ってくれるわけですよ。
ですよね。
でも例えばフリーランサーの人に頼むんだったら、そのコンセプトをそもそも細かく伝わらないといけない。Unless you let designer to do
make everything.
make everything. だから全部信用するか、もうちょっとやるぐらいだったらもう AI にやるわみたいな。
そうね。
っていう多分ビジネスのオーナー今後どんどん増えてくるから、で僕も今そうなってきているので、だからもう今 AI でコーディングとか AI でデザインはまだちょっとやってないけど、あと文章書くとかね、もうやってますよ僕もかなり。 使ってます。
But I mean, I'm not against using tools that help you do your job better or faster. I think that's fine. I mean, I use AI translating software to, work also. I don't rely on it 100%. It still isn't perfect, and I still have to look at the Japanese. I have to be able to read the Japanese and match the English to what the Japanese is trying to express. And then I have to make everything perfect grammatically. So I don't think AI, for me, AI is not there yet perfectly, but almost. It's quite good. It's not that in the case of translation, it's not that the AI is the problem. The problem are the differences between the Japanese language and the English language. And we've talked about this many times before, probably. For example, in Japanese, you don't necessarily need to have a main noun or shugo. You can have a sentence without the main noun. So, for example, like I mentioned, I'm doing restaurant translation at the moment, restaurant PR. And if there's no shugo, if there's no main noun, instead of saying this restaurant is da-da-da-da, it'll say he is. But then I have to go back and change it to this restaurant is or this cafe is something.
Sure.
Because the AI doesn't know what the sentence is without a pronoun in the beginning. So.
Yeah, they can't see a context.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
そう、状況というかその背景情報をうまくまだ汲み取れないところがあるね、AI はね。
That's right. And so if there's no pronoun in the Japanese text, it'll just automatically translate it to something. Because you need something in English. You need a he or a she or an it or, a proper noun.
そうなんですね。結局そういう日本人ってやっぱ文章を書くとき、喋るときもですけども、やっぱ主語抜かすんだよね。
結構抜かせますよね。
かなり抜かすから。で、そこで主語を抜かしたまま英語に自分の言いたいことを翻訳するとなんかちょっと意味が分かんない言葉になっちゃう人もねたまにいるのは、自分自身もそうですけどね見たりしますけども、はい、まだそういうツールにね完全に頼ることはできない部分もあるっていうことですね。
まだちょっとねまだ human touch still need a human touch
そこは
for some things
I totally agree with you.
Yeah. How about for like design? You said you use it for design, for art, just a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
Do you need to, can you adjust it? Like, for example, if you request the platform to make, okay, I want a picture of a dog and I want a picture of a white dog with fluffy fur. And then it gives you some options. Can you change the options that it gives you? Can you move the art around or change the design or not really?
Yes, you can.
You can. Okay.
But you have to be very precise about what you want.
Okay.
Like you have to know words. You have to know English.
Oh, okay.
So someone said, so English is the most valuable skill for this era.
Really? Because of this?
Yeah, because you have to make a prompt. Prompt means like order by English words.
Okay. So for example, what would your prompt be for that kind of, it would be like white, fluffy,
Yeah. You
dog.
have to know those adjectives.
Okay. And then nouns.
Nouns, of course. そういうのが必要。But this can also replace. I mean, you don't know much vocabulary. You can ask something like ChatGPT or AI text generator to make a prompt. So you probably need to know a basic English grammar.
Okay.
Even your English grammar is bad, that this AI text generator can read your mind, or they would ask you, what does this mean? Or
Okay, interesting. Interesting.
そうだからでも基本的な英語の文章は作れる方がいいですね。
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, cool.
っていうのがあるので、英語を勉強するのはね素晴らしい これからの時代に必要なスキルになってきますね。本当か。
Well, maybe it would be a motivation actually for some people to learn English who wouldn't normally be interested in English. If if they think they're going to need AI in the future, or they're going to be working with AI or any kind of like coding or any kind of technology that needs English, then yeah, it's a good motivator.
でもいちいち辞書を探したりするのも大変だし、いちいちそういう変換するのも大変だから、だからもともと英語を喋れというか知っていた方がそれはアドバンスになるよね。
間違いない。後で楽でしょ。早く仕事できる。You can work much more efficiently.
そうだから餅は餅屋に頼らなくていい時代が来るかもしれない。
Don't say that. You and I will both be without a job.
でも、
I'll find something else to do. I'll be a dog trainer or something. I'll just I'll be a dog walker.
いやでも
something unrelated to AI and language.
まあでもそういう時代が来るんだろうなってもう僕は思ってますけどね。
Yeah. Okay, now I remember we talked about this about 2 years ago, and I was like, yeah, you're full of bullshit. That's never going to happen. I remember. But I eat my words. You were totally right, and I was wrong. I also can see this coming very, very soon.
珍しいね、僕のことをなんか肯定してくれるのは。
No, I say you're right often.
いや、結構言われるんですよ。そんなことを起きないみたいな、そんなんじゃダメみたいなこと言われるけど、今初めてじゃないけど。
でもね、初めてかも。But about AI, yeah, about AI. For other things, I often say you're right. You're right about many things.
まあまあ。
But regarding AI, like I never thought, 2 years ago we talked about this, and I thought, yeah, no, it's not progressing to the level that I feel like it would take my job away. That was only 2 years ago.But I do feel now that I could easily lose my job to AI.
でもさっきの話もそうしたけど、もう仕事なくなっているフリーランサーが特にアメリカとかでね、出てきてるから、その Reddit っていう、掲示板にね、なんか私はフリーランスのコンテンツライターなんだけど、私は結構上手にコンテンツ書くけど、そのクライアントにもう今月から仕事はないよっていうのを言われたっていう投稿があったんですよ。っていうのはやっぱりその記事にそれが記事になってたんだけど、やっぱそのクライアントね、会社としては、質のいい高いコンテンツライターよりのコンテンツが書けるでめちゃくちゃ安い AI の方がもうメリットが高い。
Yeah, I mean it's more efficient and it's easier and cheaper. Obviously, it's more cost efficient.
っていう時代がもうやっぱ日本ではもう僕はもう来ちゃうんじゃ間違いなく来ると思ってんだけどね。
Probably, but Japan's so different from the rest of the world. It's kind of hard to say. Because actually Japan does seem to understand that if you do certain things, people's jobs will disappear, and they don't want that necessarily. However, there is like a human shortage in Japan. There's like a human resources shortage. So they might use AI and robots and technology to replace humans when there is no human that has a job, right? So I can see this like when you go to the grocery store, most of the shops nowadays have self-registers. And instead of having like 6 or 7 register staff, you do the register yourself. You scan everything and you pay. And then there's one staff just kind of overseeing or watching over everyone. So instead of having 6, 7, 8 staff persons, they have one. They have one person watching.
Right.
Yeah.
そんなこんなで、AI になんか今日は このトピックするつもりはなかったんだけどちょっとトピックが移ってしまいましたが、
That's a good topic though, and it's relevant. It's very relevant for at least us.
OK、 まあそんな感じで今日はいろいろ話してきましたが、Shall we finish up for this episode?
Sure, that's all for this episode, guys. But if you like our podcast, be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening now. Also, please comment and review us.So
and sign up for YouTube channel, also mailing list, so you would never miss a thing.
This is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
All right. Bye, guys.